Hello guys, it's me Karthik. Hope you guys are doing really good. So this is the third video in Spring Boot validations. So hopefully you have already gone through the two videos as part of this playlist where we have discussed about few annotations like not null, not blank, size, and the difference between valid, validated. Okay. So in this video we are going to continue on this, probably the last topic on this video, which is the different annotations we have and how we can use different annotations. Okay, something like email annotation, pattern annotation, size, maximum, minimum annotation, and also if we have a bean inside another bean, okay, then how do I applicable that validations, okay, to the inner bean or the child bean, you can say. Okay, and so those sort of things we'll try to explore. If my bean is having a list, what is the annotations that I could give? If a bean is having a as a boolean value, what is the best annotation I could give? So those sort of things we'll try to explore as part of today's tutorial. So as you can see here, I have started executing my Spring Boot application. Okay, so let me run the Swagger here. So yeah, localhost Swagger UI. So again, how to configure this Swagger, I have made a couple of videos as part of my channel itself. You people can go and verify in this playlist. Okay, and there you could find. Okay, so here there is a one API, this one. Okay, get input. So basically what it does is, let's say I'm sending a sample data here. Okay, so it's not doing anything whatever the request I'm sending, and it is trying to respond back the same request. Okay, so simple. So what is the request? This is the request I am sending, input request, and I am responding that same request as part of my body. That's it. I am not doing anything. Okay, so we are going to explore different features, different sort of annotations, okay, that we have here on top of this, and see what are the annotations that we can apply. Okay, so yeah, let's start. Let's say like I have a boolean variable, something like boolean flag. Okay, something like flag. Okay, so I wanted to see like I want to apply annotation here. So here asserted, let's say true. Okay, so if I change it to here, yeah, assert true. Okay, so that means if it is true, it's fine. If it is not, then it should throw some sort of a message, right? So that message I forgot to give, assert true. Okay, message, let's say like flag should not be, flag should not be false, some sort of a annotation I'm passing here. And let's run this application and see how it is going to work. Okay, so this is a one scenario. We'll get boolean values, we'll get list, that we'll see, and one pojo inside another pojo, that also we'll see. Okay, so I have started executing here. So let me reload this application. Yeah, now we got it here. Okay, so by default I am sending true, so it should execute properly. Now you could see it is executing properly. Okay, if I send this false, what will happen? Okay, now you could see it is giving me the bad request, and if you go and see here, default method flag should not be false. Okay, so here I have applied the assert true. Okay, and you can apply assert false as well, assert false. If you want, this flag should always be false. Okay, so you want to check that validation, you can check. Okay, same thing. So let me keep this to assert true. Okay, now let me write one more bean and see. Okay, something like inner request as a bean. Okay, here let me write at the rate data. This is a nothing but a Lombok representation. Let me take private string else like list of string, let's say like names, something like this. Okay, list, you keep it as a util. Okay, this one, this one I will keep here. Okay, private input request. Okay, so if I go here, I'm getting here. Okay, now let's write a annotations on the list first. Okay, so list means it is going to have a list of elements. So what I can do, I can pass size here. What is the minimum value? Minimum is, let's say minimum is 1. I want to have max also. I can pass something like 5 values is the maximum I'm sending. Okay, message, some message. If it is getting failed in between these two, then what is a message? Okay, names should have minimum value of 1 and max value of 5. Okay, names, let's say names list here. Okay, this message is again a business term, up to you, and I mean up to your requirements here. So size I have imported. Now here I have given this one, right? Here I need to apply activate valid Java X. Okay, if I apply this, let's see what is going to happen. Okay, let me run this application and see. It started executing. So this is about the we have discussed how to deal with the inner beans. Okay, also if we have the list, what are the annotations I could possibly give, that also we have discussed. Okay, that we will see. I mean, discuss means discussion is still in progress, but yeah, I think we are clear on the that b that this one, right? Yeah, this one we are clear. So let's pass something like names list as, let's say like hello. This is a minimum of 1 value, so it should execute properly. So response body. Okay, so invalid character. Okay, input name is equal to string flag input name, invalid character rfc, pass request. Okay, okay, I think this is something to do with get request. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, let me close this server and let me convert this into the post here. Okay, activate post mapping, and here activate request body. Okay, now let me run the server. Started. Let me copy this guy. Yeah, now in the post call request body, keep this fellow. Now you could see we have got the proper body, right? So let me pass one more thing here. Pass something like hello world. Okay, this is the second one, world. Okay, how, this is the third one. Okay, doing, this is the fourth one. I am fifth one. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is the maximum, minimum and maximum, so this should work properly. Okay, so this is working fine. Now let's go to the another one, something like doing how doing. I am doing great. Okay, if I pass this and execute, what will happen? Now you could see we got a bad request because here names list should have a minimum of one value, maximum of five values. Okay, but here we have a maximum of six, comma if you count the zeroth index, first index, second, third, fourth, fifth. That means six elements were there. Okay, so this is how you can actually validate the inner request. Okay, so if you don't pass this, right, then it becomes a little issue, guys. So you need to pass that. Okay, so let me try this. Most of the times I used to pass. So let's see. I recommend you guys to pass as well, but for my satisfaction, let's see. Started executing. Now you could see the inner one is not getting validated because we are not applying. This is a one, right? So inner one, it's we are not applying our validations because we are not giving at the rate valid. Okay, valid means entire bean it will valid. If you want to valid based on the requirement, I mean only for certain scenarios it should come, then you should use at the rate validated. That part we have discussed in the second video, right? Yeah, so what are the things we have learned as of now? We have learned to use the size one and also asserted one. Okay, something like assert true and false. Okay, now let's say like I have a one more thing here, private, something like int number. Okay, and here you want to apply the different values, something like minimum value should be, minimum value is 1 and message is equal to number should meet minimum value condition. Okay, similarly you can apply the maximum as well. Okay, minimum is 1 I am expecting, and I am expecting max as value is equal to, let's say like 100. Okay, and message is equal to the message that you want to pass. Okay, let me copy paste this message as of now and change the message here, minimum to max. Okay, and here I want to make sure that it is not null. Okay, so this combination as well you can always use. Okay, so in my case I am making sure number is not null and I am passing minimum as 1 and maximum as 100. If it is minimum less than 1, that means if I 0, then I should get this message. If it is more than 100, I should get this message, right? So let's see that condition. Okay, I hope you guys are following here. If you have any doubt, do let me know in a comment section so that I can help more on this part. Okay, so it started executing. So here let me pass like this only, then you could see we are getting maximum value I have passed here as 100, right? If I pass 101, what will happen? Then it got a bad request saying like number should meet maximum value condition, not the minimum value condition. Okay, if I send 0, then I should get the minimum value condition, right? So it got a bad request saying number should meet minimum value condition. Okay, if I send this as something like null, then this is again a bad request, number should meet some condition we are getting here. Okay, I think input request. Okay, so not null. Here I should give message as well, something like number cannot be null. Okay, this is again a one more condition we are applying, but let's test that part as well slowly. Okay, so what are the things we have covered? We have covered maximum, minimum we have covered, and we have covered other parts as well, right? Not blank, not empty, this we have discussed, and size as well. Now let's go to this pattern and email thing, which is little bit interesting, guys. So yeah, so let's use another one, private, something like string user email. Okay, so as part of your request you are sending a email. Okay, so you want to validate that email, right? So pattern, you will pass some pattern and message as something like email is not in given pattern. First let's remove this pattern and see what will happen, then let's apply later on that pattern thing. Okay, so now let me rerun this application. Now you could see it started executing. Let's go here. Yeah, so user email, something we have taken it. Let's check abc@gmail.com. Okay, something we are passing here, number as null. No bad request because number should meet. Okay, okay, so if I pass number as null, then it is checking for the minimum condition. Okay, that's okay, that's fine. So let me pass one here, and if I see everything came properly. Okay, now if I don't pass at the rate gmail.com, something like this, okay, what will happen? Let's see. So bad request because email is not in a given pattern, so they are expecting at the rate, something like that. Okay, so at the rate, instead of gmail.com I'll give acd. Okay, then it should come because at the rate is there and .com is there, right? So if I send something like this, now we are getting, because it is identifying with the help of at the rate here. Okay, so here what are the other validations we can do on top of this? Okay, that we will see. Basically here we have regular expression, regular exp. Okay, regular expression we have, and if it is not meeting that condition, then we are passing this message. Okay, in this regular expression you can pass so many other things here, something like in my regular expression I want to have a to z, capital A to capital Z, 0 to 9. Okay, these things I am passing, and I am passing at the rate. Then after at the rate we are passing one more condition that should have at least something like 3 to 5 characters, then dot, after the com dot in something will be there, right? So I'm expecting minimum of 3 characters. Okay, here there were few things before, so I have something like this. Okay, so let's say like abc@gmail.com. Okay, so here after dot, what are the things you want to pass? I want to pass a to z and capital A to Z, small a to z, small a to z. Okay, only those items I want to pass. If I pass dot com, something like this, dot one something like this, it should be eliminated because dot one, this pattern should not be allowed. Okay, that is what we have did here, right? Then after activate, what allow you want to pass? I want to allow only capital A to Z, small a to z. Other things I don't want to allow. That means numbers are the special characters I'm not allowing. Okay, here I can allow underscore, minus, place, something like this. Okay, now let me run this application and see. So basically the weight email itself is having some sort of validations. On top of that we are achieving few more validations. Okay, so it started executing. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm trying out now user email, something like this. If I send, okay, I think my regular expression is having some sort of an issue, I believe. Yeah, so some sort of an issue is there, this place. Okay, so let me copy paste some sort of regular expressions. Here I have a one regular expression where I could find. Okay, yeah, so this is a regular expression. Let me identify this regular expression. Okay, and keep it here. Yeah, so I'm to be honest with you, I'm little bad at regular expressions, so most of the times I'll copy paste this regular expression. Let me put it here. Okay, so what they are doing is they are allowing small a to capital Z, sorry, small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, 09 dot underscore minus. Okay, and they are allowing at the rate. After at the rate, they are allowing these characters. After that, they are allowing the dot of 2 to 5 length. Okay, so this is the condition. Most of the times we will also copy paste it from the Google. Okay, something like I did. Let me run this application and see the results. Now you could see it started executing. Let's go here. Yeah, so email, let's say like abc@gmail.com. Okay, now you could see we got it, right? So in, if you see here, so here they are expecting after dot, they are expecting minimum of 2 to 5 characters here. Okay, so let's say like I pass only something like this, then you could see we have got a bad request because it is not following the given pattern. Okay, because the pattern is expecting 2 to 5. Okay, let's say like I am passing 2 to 5 only, but with something like this. Okay, so this is also bad pattern because what, because it is expecting only a to z, capital A to Z and dot. Okay, and others, well, as it is, others like this one, after activate you can have any characters here, and those are like only this. If I pass something like after activate, if I pass gmail star, okay, and if I pass com properly, then this should also get failed because we are passing the star which is not as part of the meeting condition here, right? So let me remove this and execute. This should execute properly. You could see, so these are the validations we can give for the email. Okay, so email is well and good. Okay, but let's say like I have a another name here. Here itself I can have, okay, let me have one more. private string name, something like user name. Okay, here you want to pass a regular expression here. Okay, something like the pattern here. So regular expression means there is a some pattern that you are expecting to give. Okay, avg exp regular expression, some regular expression and message if that regular expression is not in a given pattern. Okay, user name is not in given pattern. Okay, so now let's define the pattern. So before that, let's import the pattern here. So my pattern is, I am expecting 2 to 5 characters of length of small, this one. Okay, 2 to 5, only capital A to capital Z. Okay, then this one is getting validated here. So let's see how to do that at the rate pattern annotation validation. Okay, so a little bit of unit testing we'll do and we'll close this topic. Hopefully you guys are following with me. Yeah, so if I run this, so we have seen how to do the Boolean validation, how to do the number validation, how to do the list validation. Now username validation we will see. Okay, something like ABC. I'm passing username abc@gmail.com. Okay, if I pass, okay, again I did something wrong with my pattern validations. Okay, so this pattern is again something wrong. Okay, let me copy paste it some way. Okay, yeah, understood. So basically here it should have a caps. So where is that cap? This guy should be there. Even I am thinking that, but I somehow missed it. It's okay. Yeah, so hope you guys are following here. Whew, man. Now you could see it started executing. So let's open the Swagger here and see. Yeah, so try it out now. Let me pass something like QCD. Okay, and email as abcd@gmail.com. Okay, 500 exception. I think that regular expression only, unclosed data, regular expression thing only. Yeah. So here, let me pass, copy paste that regular expression here. Okay. So minimum of, I'm expecting, if I'm expecting 3, I have used this here, right? 2 to 5 characters. 2 to 5, okay. Here what I did, 1 second. Yeah, what I did, yeah, 2 to 5, not this, it should be this. Okay, like we have discussed here, 2 to 5. Yeah, 2 to 5, this should work. Now this pattern should work. Let me try one more time. So other things, not null you have seen, not empty is not about empty, and not blank we have already discussed. So few in the beginning are very easy, guys. I want you guys to try. Not blank we have already discussed in the other video. Minimum maximum size email pattern we have discussed today. Not empty as well. Not null is a very simple thing, so I leave it to you guys, those things. Let me run this one more time. Yeah, so yeah, let's see. Now you could see we should 2 to 5. Okay, this one is abcd execute, everything should be fine. If I pass only O, then this is not comes under that limit. I should get 400 because of username is not in a given pattern, right? So I hope you guys will try it out, different patterns, and you explore on your own as well. So this is a video about this topic, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. It's me, Karthik, signing off.